Okay, guys. So hi, this is Shadow Girl Sherry. So guys, again, this is Shadow Girl Sherry. Guys, I'm a little bit nervous. I gotta admit, this is only my second time going live. I'm not as nervous as I was the other day when I did it for the first time. So anyhow, let me jump right into this. Guys, the other day, I went live for the first time, and I got to talk kind of fast. Today is actually the eighth month, eighth day, 2025. If you are among the awake and the awake, the aware, if you're into the law of attraction, if you consider yourself maybe just a little bit witchy, maybe a little bit of a misfit, whatever, this may make you a little bit among the awake and aware. If you are, and I don't want to keep saying that's not a good word. I don't believe, but anyhow, if I say just give me a little bit of a pass because I just said it because I'm kind of rushing, but I want to make time for myself, guys, and I want to make time for you all. And when I say that, if you are watching this video right now, it may be, you may be the type that maybe you have, maybe, should I say, a little bit of a fear of being seen, or maybe it is that in your life, maybe the idea of being seen was the idea that you were in the middle of a scene, like you feel like you were in the middle of a scene. Maybe you may have maybe a little bit of anxiety. Guys, this is the year of the snake. And last year was the year of the dragon. This year is the year of the snake. And with that being said, this is a year that's going to be about change. It said that it's going to be a year about change, about chaos. Think about it. Some of us, not everybody, but some of us, if you were to go outside and come up on a snake in the grass, you came up on a snake in the grass, it might scare you. There's a little bit of a nervous kind of energy, and that's just what's coming to me right now. That's what's just what's coming to me right now. It might make you a little bit nervous, but the whole idea really, when it comes to the idea of a snake, it's all about change. And if you know about your chakras, they're like energy centers, then you know a little bit about, you may know about the nervous system. I just started finding out about that this had something to do with your nervous system. And you may know about, you may know about the nervous system. You may know about the chakras. You may know about the idea that there is said to be a snake, a serpent, that is sitting at the base of your spine. And when you awaken the snake, it's kind of like the universe you're opened up to the universe. You're said to be able to attract more. Your root chakra would be alive. It starts from the root. There's the root chakra, which is red. Next is the sacral chakra. It's orange. Next is the solar plexus, which to me today is dealing with a lot of solar plexus energy, because today, guys, the 8th month, 8th day is what's said to be the Lion's Gates portal. In my last video, the last video that I made, it was just it was talking about, the subject was talking about the Lion's Gates portal. Now today is the peak of the Lion's Gates portal. I think that maybe the Lion's Gate basically opened, like you could start working with that energy on, let's see, I think it may have been July the 26th or 28th. I don't want to get to lying. It's the energy of the Lion's Gate. The Lion's Gate has a lot to do with a lion. And I'm going to say it right now. Don't get me to lying. I don't want to start lying. I want to be truthful with everything. So I think that it may have started July the 8th no, I'm sorry, July the 26th or maybe the 28th. That's more so what I'm feeling, but the end of July. And then today, the 8th month, which is August the 8th, the 8th month, 8th day, makes it the Gates portal. This is the height of the portal. The height is this is the point where the manifestation, your manifestation abilities, the idea of you bringing your dreams, your reality, your dreams into manifesting it into your reality. The height of that is today. The end of the Lionsgate's portal is the 8th month, 12th day. So it's still open. We have a little bit of time. With that being said, I definitely wanted to take some time out and go live with you all today to show up for myself and to show up for you all. And again, if this has come across your For You page, again, you may consider yourself to be the type to where you may be a misfit. You may feel like a misfit. And guys, this day is not about, Leo energy is not, has nothing. It's not about hiding. It's about coming out and being who you are, being your authentic self. And guys, I'm going to go ahead and explain this more, what I started the other day with the first live. With this second live, I'm going to explain it right now. Guys, if you go back and later on look at my first live, this would be the last video that I uploaded. And even in this picture here, I call myself Shadow Girl Sherry. That is because in my videos from the beginning, I haven't made an appearance. You don't know what I look like. You don't know what I look like. What I do is I lay out different items. In this picture, you see very bright yellow eyeliner. You see a bit of a coral colored lipstick. You see under that is a whole makeup compact, and it looks like a tiger, or not a lion, but there's spots, so it's not a lion. But when it comes to Lionsgate's portal, keep in mind that a lion is in the cat family, but a lion is the king, obviously the king of the jungle. Okay. With that being said, the lion is also in the cat family. Guys, I also want to say a little bit something about my co-host Sasha. I say that my co-host is my cat Sasha. She's somewhere hiding here in the room, but you can't see her either. But I often mention her as my co-host. But anyhow, guys, if you're watching this, you also may be a bit of a cat lover. Maybe you like black cats. That's a whole other video. But let me keep talking. So in my videos, I don't appear. You see I'll lay out different things in my videos, and those things basically show up for me. By not showing up, it's kind of like I'm wearing a mask, because I've heard the saying, give a man, and I hope you can tell by my voice that I'm not a man. I'm a female. I hope you can tell by the sound of my voice that the voice that you are listening to, the voice that you have possibly been following for a while, I'm not a man. I'm a female. But with that being said, you give a man or anybody a mask, you may have you may find out all their secrets. Because if someone's wearing a mask, or I don't know if you've watched maybe different stories where somebody, they don't want their identity to be known. Because maybe it's an interview, they're answering questions, and the idea is to get the truth out of them. This person doesn't want you to know who they are, so they're going to tell you what's in their heart. They're going to answer questions and speak from the heart. They're going to tell you the truth. So when I decided to start making videos for TikTok, YouTube, all that, and guys, I'm going to quickly say that I started going through my spiritual awakening, all that, really with the death of my mother. But when COVID-19 came along, I think a lot of us, if you are into spirituality, during COVID-19, I feel like basically, you know that we all had to go with inside of ourselves, and we had to go inside of our homes. And when you went inside your home, you had to figure out what you were going to do with yourself. Church doors were closed. You may have made a decision. Okay, I'm going to read the Bible to myself. I'm going to read it amongst my family, or maybe you tried something else. Maybe that's your idea. That's your business. And here on my channel, it's all about, when I say the law of attraction, you may consider it to be a little bit of witchcraft. When I say the law of attraction, I'm saying, which way do you want to go? Do you want to think positive? Do you want to think negative? If you're here watching this, I hope that you are trying your best to think negative. Or not negative, I'm sorry. Wow, I can't believe that came out. Again, guys, I'm kind of in a rush because I think maybe like other people, I do have other obligations. But again, I am using this energy, and I try to do it every day. I'm trying to show up for myself more. The Lionsgate's energy is about being bold. And to me, it's that idea is not, it's about no longer putting your life on hold. And even from the very beginning, when I started setting up videos and making my channel and all that, it was about the fact that I was getting sick of putting my life on hold, and I wanted to start living my life to the fullest. With that being said, guys, I don't appear in my videos from the very beginning, but I did have an idea that I wanted to, at some point, come out and show my face, to let you guys know what I look like. Why don't I show my face? It's a thing of comfort. It's a thing of being truthful. It's a thing of not necessarily wanting to be judged. Again, I'm not going to go into talking about religion or anything like that. I didn't say that I didn't believe in God, but again, that's a whole other subject. You can watch other videos that I've made to find out a little bit, how I feel about all that. But I'm going to keep talking. That's a whole other video. And again, you can look at other videos. I've got lots of other videos, but this is my second time going live. And with that said, I'm going to keep talking. I've never come out and appeared in my videos. My makeup. I lay out my clothes. I may lay out jewelry. In this video, in the top corner, I didn't get this fitted right in the picture or in the screen, and I do apologize for that. But again, this is my second time going live. I'm learning a lot. I'm learning different things, how to get it set up and everything. But showing up for me, obviously, is a picture. You don't see me. You, in the upper right hand corner, you see a Christmas ornament. And I'm saying that really with the Lionsgate's portal, I can kind of consider it like a Christmas in July, if you've ever heard that saying. And guys, right now, the Lionsgate's portal has a lot to do with the number 8, the 8th month, 8th day. Right now, it happened the last time I was making a video for my first live. This is my second live. My phone right now is at 88%. So guys, let's call it in. Let's say that it's already done. We are attracting our best selves. We are coming out. We're being lions. We're not lying to anybody about who we are. We are being who we are. We are the stars of our own lives. And the idea here for me is to, basically, guys, I'm jumping around a little bit, but again, I am kind of rushing. And guys, I want you to know that whenever you like, click, share, subscribe, leave a comment, guys, basically you are lighting my candle. In the last video that I made, if you look at the last video I made, you saw a candle. The candle wasn't lit. Now, being that I went live for the first time, I was basically telling you all that it was a bit of an altar. It's a bit of an altar, that I had a beautiful candle presented in the video. That candle is now, again, it's basically the same picture, but in this picture, the candle has been ignited. Because guys, I had some people come to watch my first live. I'm not going to say how many people showed up for me, but there were people that showed up and listened to my voice. And basically, I'm going to say I'm not going to say gave me life, but you listened to me. You made sure that I was seen and heard. And with that idea, I was basically saying that this is, guys, what is under this candle that you see right now is a mirror. It's a mirror. And the way I look at it, this mirror basically it's a stage. And I said it with the title here. The mirror, this mirror this mirror is a stage. It's not a cage. And when it comes to lions, when it comes to animals and things, there are different places you can go to. I think the circus idea has really been shut down. It's been shut down because the idea was that the idea was that there were groups where it's PETA. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it wrong. And guys, I'm an animal lover. I love animals. Obviously, I love animals. I love nature. If you, I'm sure that you're an animal lover, whatever. But let me keep talking. When it comes to going to different places or going to like a circus, I think that some of that idea has been shut down because of the idea that the way that it was found out how these animals that were meant to be in the wild, they were being put in cages and done certain ways. They had to be trained in a certain way to learn to do the things to perform for humans. And I think I'm explaining this right. And obviously we've come to the day where there's a lot of people that are about animal rights, so that kind of thing has been shut down. It's kind of been shut down more. That's a whole other subject. But I want you to just think about an animal, a beautiful animal being locked up in a cage. And how does that make you feel? Does that make you feel like rage? Like you want nature to be nature. You want what is wild to kind of be wild. That's the way it was born. That's what it was born to be. So who are humans to take that out of an animal? You know what I mean? Is anybody feeling me here? Again, I see some names. I'm not going to call anybody out. I see some beautiful names. Here. But the idea here is, and I want to say that I said name. Guys, I call myself Shadow Girl Sherry. Anytime you like, click, share, subscribe. My channel is called Sunset Songs because it's all about my personal journey where with the law of attraction, where I'm hoping to take you along with me and give you tips, techniques, and it's a big discussion. It's a big discussion here. We're learning about ourselves and we're coming out. But with that being said, I called myself Shadow Girl Sherry for a reason. Again, I don't appear in my videos. And I said names. I see some beautiful names. Guys, basically with the last video, every time you like, click, share, subscribe, all that different stuff, you are basically lighting the candle that I have on the altar. This is basically an altar that I have set up for myself, and I have set up for all you guys that may feel like you're not being seen. You're not being seen, you're not being heard, you're hiding for some reason. Maybe it might be that you went through something. There was a traumatic experience. I've heard that the last, what was it? We have a full moon tomorrow, so that makes this energy even more powerful, guys. With that being said, watch what you say. Watch how you yourself talk. The things that you are allowing, the thoughts that's coming in your mind. Guard that. Because this is the stuff you're saying to yourself inside your head. Think about what if you're can think about a mirror. I'm talking about a mirror right now. A mirror, a stage, not a cage. If you're going to do anything that has to do with a mirror, you're looking in a mirror. It's basically magic. Don't say anything negative to yourself. You're looking at yourself. Please don't say anything negative to yourself. There are going to be other people in life. I know about it myself. That are going to try to pull you down and speak negative to you. It's about blocking that out. Because I had somebody recently say that I'm close to. They basically they said it. This person come out and said it. I won't mention any names or whatever, but it's a family member. We were it was a little bit of, a get together. I'm not a get together, but just some family members together in a room talking, whatever. We're watching TV, and there's somebody that just comes out and starts talking about somebody that's on TV, whatever. And it was a live show, and they're just putting the person down, right? Putting the person down, talking about their looks, talking about, and you know how it goes. You know how it goes with people at home, whatever, or we're going to say in life, people that are sitting on the couch, whatever, being a couch potato. I'm not being mean when I say that. Hey, I love a couch. I love potato chips, all that. But there are people that we're going to say might be spectators in life. They're watching instead of jumping out into life and living it themselves. Think of life as a stage, and I'm going to talk about it as, say that this life it's not a dress rehearsal. You guys, you've heard that saying. It's not a dress rehearsal. I'm not going to talk about what I think death is or anything like that. I really believe that there's more after this, but that's another video. We all think something different. But basically, this person basically came out and said, okay, here's somebody that's sitting at home and they're looking at, a movie or looking at a live event or whatever that's going on TV, and they're putting the people down. Oh my God, look how this person, different people that there's people. To some people, you could be heavy set. Because in my life, I've had different weight. I've weighed, different amounts. I'm not going to say in this video right now the height of my weight when I got depressed. But there were people that, probably thought I was heavy, fat, wanted to call me fat. But then there were people that when I lost weight, some people have told me, oh, well, you look too skinny. You know this thing, especially women. I remember a thing, the thing that was to me, and I remember kind of being kind of popular, and I'm not going to talk about age, was big breasts. Big breasts, you know what I mean? Everybody wanted to go get these breast implants, whatever. I'm not going to go in talking about, my size or whatever, and we have what we have. But that was the big thing, it seemed like, for a while. And I'm not saying that that's still not popular, that women aren't going out and getting breast implants, whatever. But the big thing, it seems like there's this thing about the big butt, guys, gals, everybody who's here, there's always this idea about what looks right. And it changes. It changes up. And it's like, why are we going to keep allowing people to let us make up our minds how we feel about ourselves? We have to come out and be who we are. You have to be the star of your own life. And so what I'm saying is basically someone in the room, a family member, just comes out and says, you know what? And it was being truthful. I'm not saying that I haven't come out and judged people, say what somebody looks like. We all have our opinion, what people look like, who's more attractive, this, that, and the third. But this person just comes out and they're being honest. They come out and they say, man, if you listen to other people, you wouldn't do anything. If you listen to other people, and think about it, you wouldn't do anything, because there's always going to be people that are going to judge you. You wouldn't do anything. There would be so many things that would have never gotten done if someone had a bright idea and they listened to somebody. They told the idea to somebody, and then there's somebody who immediately tried to shut them down. I'm gonna say this real quick. Maybe I'm rambling, but if you're watching this video, you're tuning into this live. You may know. I want to say hi to everybody that's joined, and thank you, guys. You may know about the Harry Potter series. Okay, I can't say it right now, but during COVID-19, I found I purchased a journal. Right, and on the pages of the journal, there were things that was just kind of to encourage the person, that has the journal. And in the journal at the top of the page, it was basically this encouragement for this particular page. And I can't wait to find the journal. I've placed it somewhere and whatever. But it was saying how many times the author went and presented the idea to, you know, a publisher and, you know, wanted to have the books, the series published, you know, whatever. And I forget how many times this person was told no. They were turned down. They were turned down. And I want you to look at this stage. Basically, the stage is the mirror that's pointed down. It's pointed down. How many times this person went out and they were turned down? They were told no. We don't like that idea. It's not good enough. Guys, can you imagine how stupid the people that before that yes came along, how dumb, how crazy that those people probably feel? I mean, think about Harry Potter and how big it's become. I mean, when it comes to children, when it comes to adults, Harry Potter's it's popular. You know, the series, the books, the movies, everything. But there were so many times that this person was told this isn't a good idea. Think of it. So, there's so many different ideas where, you know, people have been told no. Oh man, that sucks. That's a terrible idea. And think if you just stop there. The idea of my videos, the idea of this video, especially these live videos that I'm just starting on, is to think about that. Think about this mirror that's turned upside down. And the idea is, I called this the mirror. And okay, I titled, this is what I put, you know, you see in this picture, the mirror, a stage, not a cage. This mirror's turned upside down for now. But obviously there's a lot of light. There's a lot of reflection. If I turned, if I was going live, and which right now I have that mirror in front of me, but you just can't see it, because you're looking at a picture. But here in my room, I have that mirror. It's still turned upside down. And I also have the candle. But because there were people that joined in and encouraged me and, you know, listened to me, gave me a chance, I've got that candle lit now. So that is an altar for myself, and it's an altar for all of you guys, for anybody that feels like a misfit, people that feel like they have not been heard. There's a reason why you have gotten into the law of attraction. You are trying to get away from living just a mundane life. There's magic present in the everyday. And that's what my channel is about. It's a big discussion, and we're encouraging each other. Not to say that there's not going to be times where somebody might come out and say, oh, well, you know, it's a discussion. So there's going to be lights, there's going to be shadows. But the idea is, the last video that I made, the last live that I made, it was basically titled Lights, Camera, Action, because this is about action. It's about stepping out on the stage and bringing to the table who you are. So guys, right now that candle is lit. Why? Because there were people who they watched that last video. They gave this whole stage life. The lights, the camera, the action, it got started, and guys, you listened. You listened. And so you are igniting a light, a fire in me. Every time you like, share, click, subscribe, I hope that you will share my channel with people, those that are trying to be positive. And even if there's somebody that's maybe not that positive, maybe they need to listen as well, so they can get, you know, they can get on that. They can jump on that. Now, again, I did call myself Shadow Girl Sherry. That deals with the idea of, I have found out, even before I called myself Shadow Girl Sherry, guys, I didn't even, before I picked the name Shadow Girl Sherry, and I think I've explained why I called myself Shadow Girl Sherry. Within the word shadow, I was basically telling myself, even before I didn't know what shadow work was. Obviously, I have a lot of shadow work to do. That's what this is all about. That's what this is about. It's about shadow work. And it is about shadow work and stepping out of that shadow, because it said that, and I have another video that I made recently. It was on, I think it was, we had a new moon, that the last new moon that we had was under the sign, the beautiful sign of Leo. I had been trying to attract a black cat. A black cat. I love black cats. And my cat Sasha's not black, whatever. If you look at maybe the video before, a couple of videos down, I'm encourage you to go look at my other videos. I had a video for the full moon or the new moon in Leo. Now tomorrow night it's a full moon, and I think it might be in Aquarius, but the new moon was in Leo. Because cats are, lions or cats. I wanted to put on center stage a black cat. Guys, I have been listening to black cat meditations. I don't know if you've heard of the whole idea of the golden retriever. The golden retriever, I love them. Don't get me wrong, I love dogs. But just look it up. I have to make another video about it. Golden retrievers, there's an idea of that. But then there's the black cat idea. The black cat is said to be magnetic energy. So I had been listening to these black cat meditations for a while, trying to, to say, okay, I need to become more magnetic. Think about black cats. Now, to me, it's like a little panther. To me, they're beautiful. But then, there is that idea of, people try to put in your mind to be scared. But I think now with this point that we're getting at now, if you're among the awake and aware, that, and it's not talking about, I heard that idea too. When Halloween comes around, people like to sacrifice. Guys, please, that makes my heart cry. To hurt, a living thing, an animal. But what I'm saying is there is magic. To me, a black cat is magical, and it's not negative. I was trying to attract a black cat, and guys, it finally happened. I've got to look back and see when it happened. And now it's happened like a third time. That's a whole other story. But just the other day, I had a black cat in my path. And I'm going to have to come back later on and tell you about that magical experience, guys. Because again, I was trying to attract one. That's why I was listening to meditations that were all about the magnetism of black cat energy. If you want to, you look it up, guys, and I'll be talking about it sometime. But also, a couple of videos over from my last video, I made a video about black cat energy, and I made a video just starting the idea of black cats. Because, guys, if you're watching this video, you may already know about Summerween. Summerween. People are excited about Halloween right now, right? If you feel that way, leave it in the comments. Leave it in the comments. Halloween, I love Halloween. And I'll have to come back later on and share the whole idea about a costume. Because basically, this is basically a costume. Me not showing up and not showing you what I look like. For right now, that's a costume. And that's a whole other story. I wanted to come out and basically show you what I look like. Either during the Lionsgate's portal, because this is said to be like a very heightened time. It's a positive time. It's a time to be seen. But I did read up on during the full moon or the new moon that was in Leo, that it had a lot of, and the idea that there was like Saturn energy. I don't want to go too much into it, but the idea is, being that this is the year of a number 9 year, a year of change. Before you change, you've got to go through some chaos, right? You've got to go through some chaos in order, most likely. And this, for me, has been a chaotic year, guys. I just got to tell you. So to me, that's magic. And something magical is igniting. It's happening right now. But you got to go through that. You got to go through those shadows, the shadow work, all that. But basically, and I don't want to get thrown off, but I think I said it somewhere along the line somewhere in other videos, that I either sometime wanted to come out and show you my face, show you what I look like, either during the Lionsgate's portal. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm actually, even though you guys can't even see me, you can't see me, guys, because it's the Lionsgate's portal, during Halloween of last year, I don't know about you, but I love to go and buy things during Halloween. The Halloween costumes, I might go ahead, and a lot of times I like to wait until after Halloween. And, the day after, the week after, you go to Walmart, you go to different places, there's discounts, there's huge discounts. Or you know what, you can get on Amazon any time of year and buy Halloween outfits. But you know that there's a certain point after Halloween, things go on discount, right? You can go and grab it. So what I love to do it. I love to go and buy like the Halloween outfits. Well, what I did this time during Halloween, I just got some stuff that to make the sticky things they're peel and stick and you put them on your face. Basically right now I didn't get to finish all of it because it's a rush. It's kind of like a rush of time right now because I've got other things that I've got to go. I've got some manifesting to do, obviously. This is the Lionsgates portal. So I got some things I want to do for myself, show up for myself. And this is a part of that, making this video. But not only that, guys, I've got other things that I have to do, obligations, obviously. But guys, I think that when you come on here, we're all trying to reach our goals. We're trying to maybe get some money going on here. So you're helping me out when you spread the word about me and you share and all that, and you click, you share, all that. You're getting the candle lit for me, and right now I have the candle lit for myself and for you guys, a bit of an altar. But right now, I am actually dressed up in a Halloween costume. I'm dressed up as a cat. I believe it's like not a lion, but within the cat family. I'm earning my spots, basically. I've got spots on my face right now. Would it be a leopard? Guys, come on, give me a pass here. But I gotta admit, I think I look quite stunning. I have got, I didn't get to finish all my makeup because I've got to hurry, but I wanted to feel this energy. So I decided that and I knew about it way back at Halloween, during Halloween when I purchased this. I got the sticky things. I've got it on my face. And the idea was I wanted to wear this during Lionsgate's portal. I was either going to come out and show you what I look like, or I'm going to take I've decided I'm going to do. I'm going to take some pictures. If you don't see these pictures during Lionsgate's portal, you're going to be seeing them soon. But I've basically got to earn my spots, and that's by coming and talking to you guys and showing up. I'm trying to come out and go live as often as I can when I can fit it in. And guys, it's all about us misfits. Anybody you want to fit in, hey, you fit in here. Let's get this thing going. But right now I've got a candle lit. The candle that was not lit in my first video is now lit. It is because people joined. They jumped on, listen to what I had to say. You guys you're keeping the candle going because I see names right now of people that have, and I even see the word gray, and I'm not going to call anybody out, but I see gray. There's some shadow kind of energy there. There's magic there. And we're calling it in. There's a gray area and there is magic there. But guys, I know I've talked a lot. I've talked about black cat energy. I've talked about cats altogether. I've talked about, I want to hurry up and say this, the Lionsgate energy. I'm dressed up as a cat. I got that during Halloween. My idea was either I was going to come out and show you guys, not be Shadow Girl anymore, and show you guys what I look like during Halloween, the actual Halloween, or now it's Summerween, basically. This is the Lionsgate's portal. During the Lionsgate, I wanted to come out and be bold and take the mask off. Step out of the shadows and take the mask off. And guys, not be called, I'm shedding that name Shadow Girl Sherry. Because guys, when you click, share, subscribe, leave a comment, whatever, you are igniting me. You're keeping this candle lit that right now, guys, smells amazing. It is called Sunset. My channel is called Sunset Songs. It's all about the song that plays in your heart. Let me quickly give you a song, because in what I'm going to call it an episode. Every episode, for the most part, there's been some episodes I'll say that I didn't have a sunset song, but with my channel, I tried, before I set up the video, whatever, I try to come up with a song that is themed around whatever I'm talking about in that particular episode. So last time, the song that I picked, guys, I'm a Madonna fan. Madonna, I don't want to give away age, young people, very, very young people. If you're like 15, you can like Madonna. If you are 21, you can like Madonna, because when I was 15 and 21, I love Madonna. Okay. African American here, and I love Madonna. Love Madonna. Okay. In my last video, the song that I picked to go around the theme, lights, camera, action, was and you'll hear it in if you go back and watch the replay of the video of my first live. The song was Express Yourself, because it's about coming out and expressing yourself during the Lionsgate's portal. And also, guys, I want to let you know that I think it may be not April, August the 16th, maybe. Tomorrow is that's another video. I don't want to mention that. I'm not even going to go there because I'm going to try to set up and make a video tomorrow, real quick video tomorrow, and call out somebody. But my channel is about music, and it's about igniting the music that's in your heart. It's all about the song that plays in your heart. So I pick a song. But Madonna's birthday is coming up. I do believe, don't get me to lying here. I do believe it might be August the 16th, I think is Madonna's birthday. She is a Leo sun. Her sun, when she was born, the sun was in Leo. And guys, Leo is a very powerful energy. It's about taking stage. Obviously, come on now, if you know Madonna, she took center stage. I'm going to try to upload another video that it was, the idea here. There's an idea of on this day, the Lionsgate's portal a couple years ago, I picked Madonna, being that she's a Leo. I picked the song Like a Virgin. And I gave you the idea in that video to go and watch the video that she made what she came up with when she did the video, MTV, all that different stuff. She did the video for Like a Virgin. Guys, the reason why I wanted to put that out there, not only is Madonna a Leo, but guys, there is a Leo, there's a lion. Leo the lion makes an appearance in her video. It's a masked man. And I love the mask. Guys, if you can come back on any video, especially a Madonna video, whenever, whatever, another live, wherever, any video, whatever, go and watch the video and tell me what you think about that song. Tell me what you think about that song. Tell me about any Madonna song. Tell me about what you think about Madonna. Tell me what you think about that video. I love that video. It's Leo the Lion. It's Like a Virgin. And you might find it weird, but I'm going to try to upload it again. The video that I made a couple of years ago, with Madonna in mind and with the idea of Leo energy and the Lionsgate's portal in mind. I made a bit of a video where I'm talking about how finding the law of attraction and trying to find my own magic, how that was like, I felt kind of like a virgin, really. Now, don't get me wrong, just use your imagination. It was like waking up. I made it through the wilderness. And I'm not going to sing it right now, maybe another time, but I made it through the wilderness. Somehow I made it through. I didn't know how lost I was until I found you. And basically, it's about finding the magic within yourself, finding, the law of attraction, and just knowing that there's codes out there. There's things out there that we can work with to ignite our lives. So that's what this video is about. You can find it among my other videos here under Sherry's Shadow Closet. That's what I go under on TikTok. If you go over on YouTube, you will find me. My channel is called Sunset Songs. Sunset Songs. And my channel is all about my personal journey with the law of attraction, where I'm trying to take you along, take you by the hand, whatever, listen to the sound of my voice and follow me. A mascot. Think about Leo the Lion. That's a mascot. We're walking in our dream lives, and we're listening to music the whole time, and we're talking about music because music makes you feel good. I'm going to give you a sunset song right now. I'm thinking of Madonna right now. The song that I'm thinking about right now, because I'm thinking about opening up, and I'm thinking, I would say, hey guys, try to guess in what the song is. Open Your Heart. It's Open Your Heart. I'm rushing right now, so I can't really think of the words, but you know the words. There's a lock is mentioned, a heart's mentioned, a key is mentioned, locks, a key, all that different stuff. Open your heart to me. That's what I'm going to say is the sunset song. It's not written down in most of my videos. You find what I call a sunset song, and I write it out in a different way. And I'm going to explain to you how that writing, the way I write, came out to me. I hope you like the way I write. The way I write it out. I hope you like the sound of my voice. I hope you are taking to me and you're opening your heart to me and you're lighting that candle for me, but not just for me, but for you. Guys, when you look at, I got to keep this, I'm going to be continuing on this, talking about this stage really, and what I mean by the mirror, a stage, not a cage. It's kind of about mirror magic, guys. Basically, if I was to turn this over, or if you were to turn that over, and you go in your bathroom and you look in a mirror, it's mirror magic. That's your reflection. And it's kind of like you're talking to yourself. Don't put yourself down, right? Why are we going to put ourselves down? You know, there's going to be people that are going to try to do it. And think about people if they had to stop just because somebody put them down. Think about if Madonna had to stopped. If she had to been that lion and went out there and said, hey, I'm sorry, but the hell with you. Yeah, I'm sorry, I said hell, but to me, we're trying to live heaven here on earth, okay? That's the way I'll put it. That's just what came to me. She went out there and said, I'm going to do it. And hey, there were people that didn't like it, but now that video now today is kind of light compared to what people are doing now. So she was just getting it started. But today you look at that and it's not that much to it. And guys, I'm sorry. Guys, my notifications, maybe I'm a little popular here, but I'm sorry. That's actually, and guys, did you hear that I should have turned that down, but it just said hello darling. I don't know if it went over into the video, but that if you know what that is, if you know this, I know you know what the sound of that is, guys. It's all about magic. I'm getting ready to shut this video down, but if you know who that is saying that, hello darling, what does that have to do with? Hello darling. Hello darling. Guys, I also made another video about my name, which again, it's Sherry. What it means. It means darling. And that's a whole other video, but hello darling. Okay, guys, hello darlings. So I've given you a song that's been playing in my heart. Later on, I'm going to upload the video about Madonna and the Lionsgate's portal that I made on this day a couple of years ago. Keep your mind open and look into it and know what I was trying to say. Guys, I hope that you will choose to like, click, share. Keep lighting the candle that's on this altar. Because it's for me, it's for you. It's about the stage that, you know, we're stepping into our lives and we're living our dream lives. We're bringing our dreams into reality. That's what we're doing with this candle. The candle is called Sunset Guava. I hope I pronounced that right. Fruitful lives. Guys, what seeds are we planting? What's growing? Guys, the dress that I'm wearing, even though I have my face is covered with spots for lion-like energy, I'm earning my spots, and in life, guys, I've been through a lot. I've earned my spots, I feel, but I'm bringing those stories to you as well, so I'm still earning them. But as it goes on, guys, I have a dress that I wore 1 year on my birthday. Guys, I was born in the month of May. And I was born in the month of May. And the month of May is about, you know, there's flowers. Flowers are blooming at that time. I have a drawing that I made. That's a whole other video. It's about it's about flowers. It's about Mother Nature. That's a whole other video. I can't keep talking. And even though I want to, I'm having so much fun with you guys. Thank you for showing up for me, really, because I'm trying my best to show up for you. I've got a beautiful dress on that I wore 1 year for the first time on my birthday. And it stood for the flowers the flower that I am. The day that my mom had me. My mom's deceased. But, you know, I'm here and I'm growing. And you're helping me to grow. I've got a beautiful dress on. I'm going to have to take pictures and later on come back and show you what I look like. It's a costume now, but I don't know if I'm going to come out and show you guys during this Lionsgate's portal. Maybe I'm being a little bit of a cowardly lion. And I just said lion, like I'm lying. I don't want to keep lying, you know, but I'm just being honest. You know, I'm earning it. And I'm also earning another name. I don't want to stay Shadow Girl Sherry. I've got a beautiful name that I've picked out for myself. But I've got to earn it by showing up for you guys. And I will be stepping out of that shadow. I step out of that shadow. I earn that name. I'm lighting the candle. I'm stepping out on that stage. Being a little bit of a mascot, I'll say, maybe a little bit. I'm singing along the way. We got a parade going. But I'm earning it. I'm earning it. And I don't want to be a cowardly lion. So the first step that I took to not be a cowardly lion and to keep lying down and letting life just walk away, people decide who I'm going to be, all that, and lying to myself like, hey, you need to come out and be who you are. Lying. Just think about the words. Guys, I've got the candle lit. You keep it lit when you like, share, click, share, subscribe, all that different stuff. Remember that I'm on YouTube, Sunset Songs. Anytime you watch a video, leave a song that's playing in your heart, something that's making you feel good. And even if you're not feeling good, if there's a song that you're just feeling and maybe you're not feeling the best, sometimes there's a shadow side too. Leave that as well. And if I know the song, maybe sometime I'll go and listen to it, and we can all talk about what we think about it, because I'm planning on going live a lot more. But for right now, I'm not showing up. You don't know what I look like, but you hear my voice. And I decided that I wanted to go live. So that's bringing me more into your reality, and it's making me step out onto the stage. I'm coming out of a cage, because that's what I feel like when you hold back. You're keeping yourself inside of a cage. And that's not what you came here to live for. That's not what you came here to do. You came here to shine. My idea is for us to light that candle together. The candle's lit right now. Guys, it smells amazing. I thank you so much for lighting it for me. It started with the last video, the last live. Again, it was not lit. When people started joining, that told me, hey, go light the candle. People are showing up for you. You've got to continue showing up for them. I'm going to keep showing up as much as I can, talking to you guys. If you feel like you're a misfit, whatever, we got to show up, right? We got to step out of that cage and make it a stage. I hope you get what I was trying to say when I had the mirror turned down. The mirror is turned down, but eventually it's going to turn over. You're going to know what I look like. I may still be wearing that, a little bit of Halloween costumes or whatever, but it's all about having fun too. And we can decide, wear a little bit of a costume and have fun. Halloween's fun. But my idea was either for the first time to show you what I really look like during the Lionsgate's portal. And it may have meant dressing up like a cat, or maybe dressing up like a fortune teller. But you would know the basic look like, what I look like, the basic idea, the print. You know what I mean? But in other videos, I've come out and I've showed you my silhouette. I hope that doesn't scare people, whatever, because I've heard this thing about shadow people, whatever. Yeah, I got to learn more about that, but I got shadow work to do, so I thought it would be kind of fun to show you guys my silhouette. And I took a picture of my shadow, found a way to take a picture of my shadow. That showed up for me, Shadow Girl Sherry. But eventually, I'm earning a name that you are helping me earn. Hello, darling. I learned what Sherry actually means. It actually means darling, cherished. All that. I made another video. You can look up in my videos about the meaning of your name, looking up the meaning of your name and finding out what your mom named you. What does it mean? Look into it, and there's magic there. There's magic there. But guys, you are lighting the path for me. I'm lighting the path for you. The candle's lit. Sunset Guava. We're planting seeds. What are we trying to bring into reality? The fruits. Planting those seeds. Guys, we're planting them today here in this on Lionsgate's portal. Oh, guys, I wish you could smell this candle. But basically, I'm going to keep that candle. I'm going to light it. I'm going to light it different parts of the day when I'm thinking of you guys, when I might be playing a song. Go ahead and listen to these songs that I've told you about. Madonna, Open Your Heart. To me, that's the song for this one. The Mirror, A Stage, Not a Cage. Listen to that song. Listen to Express Yourself. That's by Madonna. She's not the only person I talk about, but she's Leo Energy. I am a Madonna fan. I talk about everybody or different music. It could be country, R&B, anything. If you like a song, leave it, whatever, on any video. I'll go and listen to it and give it a try. I'm versatile here. And yeah. But go and listen to the song if you're trying to get in shape. Listen to some of these songs when you're working out. We're manifesting here. We're manifesting. And in this moment, we are attracting. The future's now, guys. It's now. You're calling it in now. And guys, you are, again, helping me earn that name, the beautiful name that I've come up with for myself. I'm not sharing it right now. but it's a beautiful name, and you guys are helping me to earn it. Think about this mirror that's turned down now. If you do mirror magic today on this during this beautiful portal, consider that mirrors are portals. Speak positive stuff when you look into the mirror, right? Mirror magic. Say your affirmations, beautiful things. Affirmations. You might say prayers, but you may call it a prayer. You may call it an affirmation. Whatever you go by, you choose. But keep it positive, right? Why are you going to say negative things about yourself? Okay? Why? Why? It's a stage, right? A stage, not a cage. Turn it over. Look at yourself. And one day, guys, you're going to know what I look like. That mirror is going to be turned over. It's a stage, but the lights, camera, action, that was my last video. The first live I did was called Lights, Camera, Action. Think about going to view that video, Lights, Camera, Action. The candle in that video, I'm burning it right now, but I'm burning it because of the listeners, the people that listened to that first video. I lit the candle, and it's going right now. Think about this candle. Think about the songs I've given you. Go and play them. Tell me what you think. Leave it in any video. Let me know that the songs playing in your heart. But go and listen to those songs by Madonna. Let me know what you think. Look at that Like a Virgin video. Let me tell me what you think somewhere along the line. Come back and watch my next live. Tell me what you think. But you know, those are the sunset songs. But think about it. Music can make you feel good, make you feel upbeat. If you're trying to get in shape, maybe that's your goal. Open your heart. And I'll definitely say Express Yourself as an upbeat song. That could get your blood flowing. So these are the ideas I'm leaving with you. I'm going to go do some manifesting, and I've got some other things, obligations that I've got to do. I'm going to go jump into those things. I'm going to go jump into this day. And guys, happy Lionsgate's portal. Guys, thank you so much for watching. This is Shadow Girl Sherry for now, signing out. And guys, I got to admit, I don't even know how to turn this thing off. I'm new to this, guys. I'm trying to figure out how to do it, and I hope this doesn't get erased because I had so much fun making it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to say take care, but I got to learn how to turn it off. Got to learn how to turn this off. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and take care. You might hear me mumbling because I'm trying to figure out how to end the live, and I'm hoping that it's going to save, because I've had so much time making this video, and I want it to be saved so I can view it later, and you can view it later. I had so much fun. Thank you so much for watching, and guys, keep it positive. I love you guys.